At it with what's going on, ladies and gents? Back at it with another one. Your boy War, man. It's that time, man. It's that time, man. We finishing the off season, man. Earlier, with the training results, man. We got a lot of points come on, man, from that last run. That last run was crazy. So after doing the points, because it's real tedious in the off season when you do manual. A lot of people gonna do like auto again, but manual you'll get the most out of it. Like as you see creators, people say, "Oh, keep it off or keep it on." Me personally, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it manual on because at the end of the season, when you got elites and you got impacting up, you're going to see significant points with your players to make them cold. And my top three players is the 5-star left tackle we had got. Man, did he come with 80 points, y'all? Our running back went crazy. So anytime, just FYI, anytime your running back goes stupid or you break rushing credentials and all that, these guys have in-season goals. And on top of that, I be just in-season goals, like just like him. He only had 1 sack allowed. Last year he had 6, and he had got 56. So is those goals? No, I crushed it in passing. So my bad. He's a right tackle. So his goes towards passing. So his passing goals and sacks allowed. He only had 1 sack allowed. He had 80 freaking points. Remember this. He's an elite. He balled out at his position, and like I said, it leading up, and he's a 5-star. So your stars, your dev, and what you produce, and whatever with the O line, just O line, wherever you're like the tackles, like just the tackles, because it's passing. Sometimes the center got both running and passing, but I'm gonna do a little more research on that one before I can definitively tell y'all. But mostly with him, like the tackles is passing. He had 80 points. He went stupid. Now he's literally the highest overall player I ever had. Ever. In this rebuild. This is the highest overall I will have to date. My second highest overall. This would be my highest defensive player I had to date. Defensive players. And he's a senior. He's gone. He was a true freshman all the way to a true senior. Did not redshirt him because once again we did not have the depth to let him more marinate and become a little better. But I ain't gonna lie, 90 speed, 95 excel with purple hammer and blow up. Yeah, good luck running. He's gonna be into my backfield. He's gonna make them fumble. 87 strength. He's a god. Like, come on, man. And then this corner, he sat behind. Not this last year. The year. Okay, so 2 seasons ago, season 4, if you go back, he was a red shirt, way at the bottom. Let him marinate. Last season, he balled out a little bit, but now this is his junior season. He's 89. Sometimes they leave, sometimes they decide to stay. I noticed 88, 89, if they're not a senior, they ain't going to leave. They're just going to stay. Anything like past 90 and you're a junior or senior, if you're a junior, sophomore, sophomore, they're going to let ride. Anything junior, anything past 90, they're going to the draft. Out the gate, they're going to the draft. Unless, like I said, we might get us a CEO. We just got it, back natty. Congratulations, Rice House. And we became a fully full-star school. So 3.5, even after that undefeated season, like I said, with programs, I like how they do that. Like, I'm an Aggies fan. They've been doing that before I was born. Like, the Aggies been winning. They've been winning. They've been getting championships. So their prestige so high, and it's easy for them to get back another 4-star, 5-star if they win another natty because they got a lot under their belt, like 14, 15, if I'm correct. So versus Rice, I just gave them their first one the season after last and just gave them a back-to-back. This is their first 2 ever. And I gave them 3 conference freaking titles. 2 American, 1 Mountain West. We're going to every one. We're making Rice one of them houses that they're going to sit in the ACC and you're going to look at the trophy room like, okay, we got to take Rice seriously, like a Georgia, like a Alabama, like a A&M. We're going to take them serious like a Notre Dame, a Michigan. We're trying to make them serious like them. This is going to be a minute. It's going to take a while, but yeah. So My top players, obviously, my QB's a junior. He's going nowhere. He's only 88 overall. But the season after this, he will be maxed out. And that means his accuracy is already is like that dark green that throwing the run. He's gonna be godlike when it comes to throwing the run. So like I told you, when you see that dark green, that means he's way over the threshold. So his agility and change of direction, he's gonna get jiggy in the middle of the field. But even though he's on 82 speed, that's manageable. I'm mostly launching with him, but if I need to take off and get right, and at 86, you see that dark green, his carry is to that point that I don't have to worry about sliding too much. I'm not going to take his because wear and tear still a mother on here. And I got his injuries are high, but it's still mud. So I'm not risking it. I'm just, look at the Mavericks. I'm letting it go this year. He's breaking records. So he's going to have like probably at the end of the season, if I could give him a dev up the star, probably 60 points. My tackles, and like I said, all of them, my guards and stuff, all anybody in the lead on my team, which these three got 60 to 80 plus. Even though you had a few YouTubers like break it down, explain it to it better yet. This one actually followed that. He did a lovely job. I want to shout him out. I don't want to be disrespectful to my college football community. I want y'all to rock with everybody y'all can in this space. I'm gonna give y'all proper people to credible people to go to besides me. I'm little, but like I said, like other guys who's bigger than me. So shout out to Call Me Jaden. You need to check him out. Shout out to Call Me Jaden. He's a credible source, and he's doing very good on his channel on calls on college football. I appreciate this guy. Call Me Jaden. He's a very credible source of college football. He's doing a wonderful job, y'all. So go ahead and check him out, man. He's doing some good stuff on when you need to learn recruiting. Me, I'm mostly on the development side of things. When I do my videos, I'm more like development strategist type guy. Recruiting, I know better and all that, but I let guys like them take over that reign because they've been in the space a little longer than the kid. I've been around as long as them, but I'm mostly like the motivator builder guy. The guy that I go motivator / tactician. I'm trying to strategize, and I build the players no matter what star they is. I don't care because they integrated the Madden system where like you go crazy with QB and you pray for that superstar or like that. They have fully integrated that in game they get a scenario because this is college. So of course that's not going to work. But at the end of the season they get dev up. You know what I'm saying? So prime example, I had 2 people dev up actually. Where are they? I had 2 players dev up. It's in my notes. Oh my God, who was it? It was 2 players that dev'd up on my team, and I did not pay attention. Last season, I think he dev'd up from a star to an elite, and this season it was 2 players. I totally forgot. I'm gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna go back and look at it again, but I did it off, I did it off stream, but I'm gonna post it in my YouTube chat, the players who got the dev ups and show y'all what did they do that season, show their stats too in there. So look out for that on my channel too. Look out for that. But without further ado, we already did the training camp part. We're gonna go ahead and move ahead with this, y'all. 32-0 since we moved after we moved from the American to the Mountain West. We've been 32-0, y'all. So now, there's one thing other I want to show y'all. Not just coaching contracts, but damn, you only can see it. This is another place you can see it. Not just coaching contracts, but where is it? They can show our record, like our overall record as a coach. So, where is it? It's supposed to show our overall record. We have got 9 5-stars. Okay, this is what I want to show y'all. So look, we have signed a top 25 class in the country 2 times. We have signed the top class 3 times in my conference. So I'm going to each conference trying to get top classes. Top 10 science classes in the country. I will dab into, like I said, I got my foot into recruiter. I'm not the recruiter, so I love building players and making dogs and finding them on my own, not to help a recruiter. Once again, call me Jay and guys like that. I'm going to shout out more creators as I watch them too. I'm in this space, so I pay attention and watch these guys, and I learn a little. But me and my boy, I'm going to shout out my boy Diesel. He got a channel too. This is a dude who's in my A&M, who's running my A&M league. He's a very good dude. I keep telling him, get on here and get his information out because he's a very credible dude too. We do a lot of collabs on learning things. So I'm going to shout out my boy Diesel on PlayStation, dude. He's really good and credible, dude. He gets his own way a lot. He could be but he builds crazy. He go crazy with stats and everything. So, like I said, the top 5 classes in the country and top 5 just class in the country, we're going to get to that when we become nationally ranked 5-star. More people going to want to roll with us. Now we 4-star officially. Now we finna get some rolling. You feel me? We got 9 out of we on season 7. Out of the 7th season, we have got 9 5-star prospects. That's really good. Out of the 7 seasons, we have 29 4-stars. Signed prospects 149. That's beautiful. I'm liking that. And like I said, I like how they got the valid breakdown of everything we have done since. And all my I almost got 100 hours live streaming. So now just passive flexes, touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, sacks. I got 82 wins, like 4 rival wins, 17 against high-ranked teams. I've beaten 19 top 25 teams. We're on undefeated run, so we beating top teams too. It ain't just low boys. So we beating 10 out of 10 top teams, 5 out of 5 top teams, 2 national championships, coach 2 of the national championships, won 4 conference championships, man. Coach 5 conference championships. We lost 1 over there in America. That was a disappointing season. I hated that one. Won 3 bowl games, and I coached 6 bowl games. So, like I said, I like that they got the full breakdown. And look, we had 1 player that went to the first round. Obviously, that was a transfer. Our player that we brought in, that I brought in personally, was a 7th rounder. 2 of them was a 7th rounder. We getting up there to get our players to like the higher rounds, but these are transfers that went those rounds. I'm just gonna keep it a bean, and like I said, go back to the old videos and look. But yeah, them are those. We was ranked number 1 twice in the country, ranked number 5 2 times, ranked number 10 27 times, ranked number 20, ranked in the top 25 73 times. Man, come on, man. Like, I love that we have the top ranks in a lot of categories here. Ranked number 1 sacks 4 times. Shoot, man. Get 20 takeaways 2 times. 4,000 yard passing 5 times. First in office 2 times. Top 5 in offensive yards 4 times. Ranked 25 4 times. Man, 2,500 rushing yards 1 time. 6,000 team yards 4 times. Man, number 1 in points scored 1 time. What year was that? I should have looked. I wish they get more depth. I could go back and just look at those, but I want to start paying attention a little more before the season's over. What we're top 25 and good in, because look at this, we was first at red zone trips 4 out of 7 seasons 4 times. So that's 4 seasons we was top number 1 in red zone trips. Look at this. 1 time. I know that was last season because our running back just got like almost 50 points. I know that was this season we was number 1 in rushing touchdowns. I know that for a fact. 2 times ranked number 1 in passing touchdowns. I know that was probably when we had Dickerson. That was probably season 2. We was going stupid. And probably our first natty run, which was 2 seasons ago, which that was season 5 because we were in season 7. Because 6 and 5 we went back to back. So I guess that was both. Yeah, so I was 2 in season 5. We was top 1. We was number 1. Number 1 in points allowed. We're gonna get there, y'all. This season we probably might do that because our defense is looking pretty scary this season. We might be number 1 in points allowed this season, right now. Like Number one in takeaways. Come on, man. You know that was not last season, but it was like once again that season 5 was a special one because that was our first natty undefeated run. It was number one takeaway. I know that for a fact was number one takeaway. We had crazy secondary. So, like I said, looking at all these, man, is a breath of fresh air. I love having like backup stats to propose a claim. I'm gonna start putting pictures and stuff like I said in that comment section on my YouTube. Look out for that, man. Most of my accomplishments, I'm gonna start making it like a real like homie thing vibe, man. Especially for the teams I rock with like Rice. Now we doing custom conferences. So now, like I told y'all before, I'm gonna make these conferences a little interesting because in the future of college football, they should be evening these out because you never know, man. It's crazy with these ILL deals and stuff might get mixed up, man. These top conferences, SEC and stuff, man, might get a little competition coming to them, man. So now we're finna move out of the Mountain West. What is the next strongest conference with the next strongest team? And like I said, I'm gonna mix this up too. It ain't just gonna be okay. No, I'm finna mix this up. And like I said, we gonna touch. Like I said, at some point we're gonna go to Mid America. At some point we're gonna hit the Independence, even Conference USA. I want all the trophies on the game, and this series will feature that. But we need to attack. We need to go ahead and just attack these big boys, man, because we're a 4-star. So we need to actually get into that algorithm of 4-star to 3.5-star talent. So now we're finna attack the Big 12. So now this is where we want to start rotating these teams and kind of balancing this out. You feel me? So now Utah usually be high. I don't know why they getting work like that. But like I said, we're moving to the Big 12. We're moving up a little more with some 3.5 stars, 4-star with them Horns boys, and getting a little nitty gritty because these teams, even though they got no stars like that, most of them gets down. Because I should be moving to the Big 10 because this is where most of the 4-stars at, the Oregons, Ohio States. But like I said, we're going to crawl before we walk, and we walk into these cats in the national championship regardless. So we got number 2 BYU over here and Baylor and all these boys, Iowa State and all that. So like I said, we finna move lateral with these boys because I'm trying to think. Like I said, I want to go everywhere and touch every team, at least get them some type of thing. But like I said, we're going to wait till we jump into every algorithm, every conference, and get right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and jump to the Big 12, y'all. Who are we moving out of the Big 12? Who are we moving out? Let's look at the worst performing guy in here. Cincinnati Bearcats. Sorry, Bucko, but y'all got to move to the Mountain West. Like I said, we're replacing a few things. We're going to start adding a few things as the years move on. So, Rice, we're graduating. The Bearcats, they're demoted to the Mountain West. So, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Now we have the Rice Owls in the Big 12. Welcome to the Big 12 with Arizona State, BYU, Baylor, Kansas, Ohio State, Houston, where our rivalry stems with these boys. Now we're finally here, like the Aggies move back with them Texas boys. So now we got 2 Houston teams head to head in the movement, man. You feel me? And we up here with Colorado, the Deion School, the Kansas State boys, where that unbelievable QB just popped up out of nowhere. Man, we got Texas Tech, them boys still a vicious group. You got UFC, them boys still bring out talent, man. West Virginia, them boys bring out talent. Then you got the top dogs over here besides BYU, TCU. Them boys was tough to play. I ain't gonna lie to you. Them the boys should be a national championship, but for some reason, BYU had an easier run, y'all. So let's get it, and let's get it. Let's go ahead and go into church transfers. I know we don't got enough just yet. Man, 61, look, we still trying to build to that level, y'all. We still trying to get to that level. We still trying to get to that top spot of building those dogs. So let's go ahead and look at this. Let's see if there's anybody we need to get rid of. He get a little quicker. I ain't gonna get rid of him. We'll develop a little more. But like I said, we have moved to the Big 10, y'all. This is the Rice Rebuild. Welcome. I apologize for earlier. As my A&M, I had fixed that, and that will be put out later. But welcome to the A&M rebuild. We have went 34-0. We have graduated from the Mountain West, all the way from the American, now to the Big 12, and we finna get this joint cracking, y'all. We finna try to do another undefeated season. Our defense look better this year. We still haven't got to that point that we're a big school, that we got 85, recruits. But hopefully, since we just did a back-to-back 32-0, teams will start looking at us a little different. Start respecting them owls, man. We ain't just no smart boys. We will get on your head too, y'all. You feel me? We are smart, and we got the physicality to get it. You feel me? Let's get it. Like, let's see what's going on. Let's see who rocking with us, man. Please, some process when it comes to Rice, man. Look at this. Look at that. All them 4-stars want to play for Rice, man. Look at all them 4-stars that want to play for Rice, man. Look at that playing style. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. You know how we do. We go to the 5-stars first, see who we could jump in their face, see if we got any playing time. Receiver, you know you can start over here. Come on, bucko. Because all the kids we got starting now are true freshmen. Oh, my God. Come on, man. We got the conference prestige. We got to see, look, that's why I said we move up to the conference. People might want to play for us. Who knows? Like, and playing time. Look at that right edge. Boy, you going to get a lot of playing time. Come on, bucko. We got 2. I always like to go for 2 that's not even interested in nobody. 2 or possible 3. We're not a 5-star, so we ain't going to push our luck. Unless there's a deal breaker, they just can't thumper playing time. You know you're going to play. I'm finna lose my best player. Oh, my bad. Silky, come on. Come on. I know. Warm up. But, now, I had to let my little baby in. Okay. Now let's go over to the guys who's actually looking at us. We run zone. We run man and zone. But, the zone type's going to look at us like, okay, it ain't playing style, but hey, like I said, we're going after guys because we have the credibility now. Championship, look at that, championship contender. I want to go after most like play. For me, I like mostly playing style or playing time guys because we get playing time over here. Shout out my boy Diesel for showing the playing time jump off where you only got to play them a couple times and they really rock with you for the rest of the time. Diesel, if you watch this, man, you got to make a video on that, brother. I'm going to let you handle that one. Now let's go to the 4-stars. This is where we really going to make our 5-star go up if we could capture a lot of 4-stars. Look at all that red, man. We got a lot of red out there, man. We got to cover, you feel me? We have a lot of red we got to cover. We're going to lose a lot of talent. So we got to fill the boxes, man. There's a lot of boxes we got to fill, and I'm going after all the 2-stars I can. Playing style, coach prestige, it is massive for our team, and I love it. Wow, it's a lot of dang cornerbacks that want to play for us. Like, look at this. Look at this secondary that want to play for us. It's all good because I'm going to go after them because it's off the strength that they're going to be pivotal, man. Corners on my team, I'm keeping a slew of them boys. I don't care. I'm keeping a slew of them boys. We could championship contender. Come on, bucko. We're gonna keep it a bean. Yeah, we're gonna keep it a bean. We're gonna keep them on deck, man. Championship contender. We always gonna be that. No matter what happens, we need receivers. God dang it. No, we need receivers, y'all. We're gonna try to fill this board, man. I like my front line. And we need mad front line because we finna lose a lot of front linemen, y'all. That's why I'm literally happy we got championship contender under our belt. So let's go ahead and let's fill our linebackers. Though they even got QB on here. It's actually, yes, actually we need one. We need another changer, man, because our young boy finna leave us, man. He's finna leave us real soon. So let's actually go look for our God changer, man. Let's go look for him, man. He's in here. He's in here somewhere, y'all. He's in here somewhere, man. Shout out to Jay, man. I gotta look at his looking for gems, man, video because I have an idea of what my style is, but at the end of the day, there is certain like a pocket passer. I run a 2 QB system, so I would love to keep a pocket and a mover on my team at all times. Like, playing time. That boy from Cal, you can come play for me. I like that playing time joint. So So we're going to go after 3 and you're going to have to fill that QB carousel up, y'all. Now they say one running back. I like my elusive bruisers. Them boys are demons. Oh my God. The one I got now, I know his career injury is close, but I got to sit there and use all my running backs to preserve him. Now I got that new archetype, that contact seeker with them 2 new badges. Shorts is on the way, y'all, and I'm actually gonna make a full video on the contact seeker type and their abilities. So how I'm gonna start structuring my videos is gonna be with their archetype, with the badges they possibly could come with, because there's a couple of different roles I've seen, and there's probably a lot more different roles, but there's certain roles like that new battle ram is always gonna be on contact seekers. You get what I'm saying? On most of them pure tight ends, that contact seeker, that new ability is gonna be on those types. So like I said, as the year go on, I will be making videos on those. But right now, as of now, I love my contact seekers and elusive bruisers. Those guys are dogs. So let's go ahead and see what elusive bruiser I could get, man. I'm getting like 2 or 3 of them, cause our running back room is pretty out of date, y'all. You gotta upgrade them boys. See, look, anytime I see a contact seeker, he's getting on my board, bro. Yeah, he's getting on my board. I love no contact seekers to death. Yeah, backfield threats, they're pretty cool because they're catches, but I like my elusive bruisers the best, y'all. So let's go ahead and go to tight ends, because we're finna lose a lot of good tight ends. I like my pure possessions. The boy catching everything, man. The shorthand abilities is in my shorts. It's on the list if you want to see. That shorthand ability is something different. They got gritty possession at tight end. I ain't gonna lie. That might be glitching. Gritty possession guys is glitchy. But let me go ahead and grab a few of these tight ends over here. Pure blockers. I love his pure possession. We got 21. We got 1,000 hours. This is more than enough. Blockers, we got 1. We're going to grab a few blockers too, y'all. We trying to fill our team up this year. We trying to get that 5-star going defeated, or at least go to the playoffs this year. Our defense going to be literally dangerous this season. So it's like we're going to... Yeah, we're going to do it this season, y'all. We're going to do something different. We're going to do something nasty. We're going to get really crazy on them. My coach for Steve's going to get me a lot of players, y'all. He's going to give me a lot of players. I need to replace my DTs. OMG. They telling me I need all of them. Hey, you know what? Let's get a gap specialist. Let's get a speed set and a pure power, man, because we need DTs, y'all. We need DTs. Them boys get the most wear and tear in this game. So you need to keep a slew of them boys. Also, the linebackers. Me personally, when I run my defenses, I lean on my front line and I lean on my linebackers to get that freaking crack stick popping. I'm leaning joints. I'm hit sticking every possible chance I get. I run a 4-3. I need those boys on the field, and I need them boys to hurt somebody. We need them to hurt somebody, y'all. We need them to hurt somebody. A lot of these, I like my boundaries. A lot of these corners is how I'm on board. Be just off the strength that how we run, just how we run things over here when it comes to cornerbacks. And a lot of them bottom cornerbacks is not gonna go nowhere. So I could let up on these boys, keep it a smooth stack. I could let up off a few of them. Keep that field, and we're gonna keep that zone. I like that they got that box specialist with the playing style. We can always switch him to a what's the name? 28. That's good. That's good on my board. That's good on my board. Let's go ahead and do what we need to do, y'all. Let's go ahead. Who's gonna sign? Who's gonna sign with the team? Who's gonna sign with the team first, y'all? Like I said, man, shout out to the other creators who doing good on the recruiting thing. Like I said before, like I said, I was in them older days of recruiting college football. I haven't really changed. Nothing really changed for me, so I know what I'm doing when it comes to this. So that's why I could just pretty much just knock it out pretty fast, know what's going on, know what I need to feel, and have the respectable points to allocate to the people I need, my needs, and the team needs. So yeah. But all in all, I'm going after these 5 stars though. That's my biggest concern because these 5 stars really do change the game, and it changed a lot for your just in general, changed a lot for your teams. Oh yeah, we got us a demon, y'all. We got another one. Physical route runner. Hopefully we can get him. Hopefully, and we need a new edge. Good strength, good power moves. I like him. Thumper. Like I said, y'all know how I like my hitters, boy. I will start a young hitter out of anything. Out of any young players I play, I'll start a young hitter. I don't care about that X. That X is cooked. He is 6'3" with 94 excel. You got to show me he sucks. You got to show me he sucks. I don't care that X popped up on my screen. You have to show me. And then he has clear head, legion, and roller coaster. Those are good mental abilities. You are tripping. Don't care. So now, like my edge, usually I don't do 5 star, see what they hitting on. He's a 4 star, so obviously I look at him. But this season is kind of special because I'm going to lose a lot of my defense. So I need to see what's going on if I'm picking these guys up, if I don't really need them. Like this field boy. Do I need him? I don't know. Like I said, with corners, it's like they develop for me. Once again, like thumpers like this is what I need to look at, y'all. Yeah, gadget boy, good speed on him. Good blockers. He's definitely going to start for me. He's definitely going to start for me at some point. With my pocket passer hitting on. Oh my God, he's a gem. Whoo, put him at the top of the list, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we got us one. Like in the words of my boy Ken said, we got us one. We got a gem pocket passer. If he got speed on him and he's in the lead, it's about to go up. Once again, in my Aggies takeover on my online league, my boys in the videos, I had to play with the pocket passer. We lost all our talent, and I'm playing with Marco, the elite dude. So I run a 2 QB system. So having a good pocket, oh my God, he might be something special. It's always smart to have a good tall receiver he could throw over because some linemen have a tendency to block it, and then you can have your rollout guys with your other boys. You feel me? Tell me I got a good tight end. Oh my God, we got another one, y'all. We have another gem as a tight end. This is a pure blocker. So the thing I like about pure blockers, boy, they do it both, and they usually come with some wear and tear proof. Elusive bruiser. Do we got another one on our hands? Oh my God, we got us a good one. Like I said, I prioritize certain things over certain positions, like this free safety. I'm going after a 5 star. Keep it a smooth beam with you. We're going to take them off the list. Because at 26 people with 1,000 hours, we probably not going to get a lot of other hours we're probably not going to get enough hours to fill our roster. Like I said, I'm probably going to end up firing one of my coaches and try to look for a good recruiting coach, honestly. That's going to be my next job to do, y'all. Look for a good recruiting coach. Like I said, oh my God, I found another one. Another gap specialist, man, like the boy I got now, y'all. I found another one. Like I said, I like to move mines up. You hold right trigger, and then you just on the D-pad, move it wherever you want to position, the players you like. So like me, I like to, like when I start allocating my 50 points, my first 10 people, I allocate the house to, and then from 11, depend on what I need. I will put like 25, 25, 25, and then somebody I really need, like a receiver, that's a 50 ball. O-line, 50 ball, and then 20, 20, 25, 25, just to hold off other players until like the other guys who want me. Because as better you get at learning recruiting and learning like their deal breakers, which deal breakers is very big this year, they will commit faster. They will get asked for visits faster. Some people will be like, F it, we want to play for y'all. So it's been a while since I had instant commits on this game. But like I said, it usually happens with bigger schools and more established schools. That's why we're trying to go undefeated, be beating people in conferences, keep getting all them accolades up, because that follows you through your coaching career. As that follows your program, players start looking at all that. Just in college, they look at that. They look at the Nick Savans. They look at the Oregons. They look at the other coaches. Like, hold on, he has a track record. He has a track record. He has a track record with the NIL deal. Now with these NIL deals too, they're here we go, the money that might be integrated in the next college football. Who knows? But at the end of the day, right now, you're building your coach to be like those guys. You're competing against a lot of schools to be like those guys. So I won 2 back-to-back. Okay, Florida won 2 back-to-back. People still don't just flock to Florida. It's just mostly in-house. Once again, you got Georgia, Notre Dame, Michigan, Ohio State. These cats have been doing this for years. So people going, they flocking. Texas, A&M, regular Texas, like they're flocking to these programs that's been doing this, and they have traditions. I'm trying to build right set tradition. You feel me? So it's like it's getting to that point, you know. Need DTs. Do we got another one, y'all? We got good finesse moves. He won them DTs I like. Here we go. We got another one, y'all. And this is why I said we have a lot of points. We got another dog. We got another. So them pure powers, man. Won't keep it a smooth one with you. When you got them pure power DTs, which I love those too. Them hit powers, and then they got and they can get to the QB, and they can get the ability to take down with that hit power. Once again, look at my shorts. I have it. Takedown pass gold and higher with a sack has a higher chance of causing fumbles. Then you got a hit power, dude. Man, look at this. I got a thumper with 88 out the gate hit power. Man, get higher on my board, bro. Get higher on my board. I know I'm going after O-line and D-line. That is the base and foundation of a team. But I always will have one thumper who's going to chase everybody down and get on their head. I always got to have that one thumper. You're going to be in my top 10 to get. That running back, he just got outside that 50 ball. It's all good. We probably could still get him. And look, we still got 100-something hours left. I don't care about that X. He has 89 speed and 84 hit power. Do not care about that X. That boy is thumping. He's thumping. I love my thumpers like I keep telling y'all. I rock with my thumpers. So now I got 140-something hours left. We're going to see who's number one on my list. Boom. It is that safety. So let's go ahead and just fill out them last little points. It's 27. He's number one on my list. I already scouted. So number one on my list, let's move him a little higher. And he's from Cal. So even though he's number one on my list, I'll put him in the middle of the pack. And even though he's number one, he'll still probably get like the 25-30 ball just in the next stage. I don't want to fully fill my board. I only got $1,000. If I had 1,500, then I fill my board. Right now, no. We're not touching them coaching points. We're saving them for the purple pie chart. Because like I said, I like developing. So let's go into the next week, y'all. Yes, sir. Should have did my custom schedule, but you know what? It's all good. It's all right, man. Hopefully they gave me a dog. Okay, they gave me Oklahoma State, 2 ranked teams. They gave me back-to-back ranks so we could go ahead and keep our rank going. And BYU, who's ranked, and TCU, who's ranked. Okay, we're gonna have a good little run, y'all. We're gonna have a good little run. I like this. And we got Boise, week 1. We put them boys out. Let's go. We beat them for the Mountain West. I know they put us on the list because, like, oh, they need that get back. Let's get it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So now let's go ahead and reallocate these points. Always week 0 is important because now I got 800. See what I say? So who's interested in us? Who think we're there and who's not? Sometimes it just depends, like playing style. Nobody is in a top with a tier, so I'm going after him. There's a lot of guys who's topping his tier. I usually will fight. It's not that big of a deal to get a 5-star edge for me. It's not that big of a deal. But a thumper is a big deal for me. I'm trying to fight to get into that one. So that corner, he know who I am. See, like I said, the corners know who Rice is because not last season, but the season after, we had the number 1 turnovers. We had a top 10 like on secondary. Of course, this right edge know who we are. Of course, this pocket QB know who we are. He's number 1 on my list. He's a gem, 5-star. He's not a 5-star. He's a 4-star, but he's still within my 10 range. He will get a 50 ball. I'm trying to make sure everybody I'm looking at get a 50 ball that I actually like a receiver. We need that. I don't care how close he is. I'm gonna run him down. I'm running him down. So my DT, oh, he's a gem. So like I said, I mostly put my gems up here. He's a hitting thumper. Let's put my gems first. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We have 800 points. We should have enough to 50 ball the first 10. So after week 0, they know who we are, and that would change. If it don't change, guess what? I'm not backing out, but shout out to the people who do the recruiting things. It depends on how much I want them where I back off. I'm just letting y'all know. All my gems, all my 5-stars, they get the 50 ball. Like my thumper and stuff. All right, you get a 25 ball. You know who we are. It's running back. That is a purple Ole Miss. Depending on how many points I got left, we might lose him. Oh my God, he's gonna commit. Like that, I have to sacrifice. This free safety, that box specialist downed us for Notre Dame. Playing style, I'm dropping it. Me, I usually fight, like I said, secondary I really don't need, y'all. But if you got me high green on your list, I gotta go for you. Like I said, a lot of these other greens, like him, like a lot of these is getting 25. Some of them other ones, like them top guys, I had to 50 ball those guys. But these guys who got arrows up on us, usually gonna play for us. We can beat up them top guys. I'm not really worried. Like I said, now 2 DTs, that's one too many. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna put a 30 on one of these. Yeah. Ohio, we fighting Ohio State. Don't know how much flack we're gonna get for that. See, and this is why 25 out, because now look how much we got left. Now this is where I'd be like, I'm gonna just take people off board if I'm just too low in tiers, because we only got 85 points left. And there's only a few 25s I'm putting up and I'm fighting for. I'm not fighting for a lot of people and just get locked out and then pretty much just say, you know, as bad as I want this contact seeker, guess what? We just not getting them this go around, bucko. Just not getting them. Look, we too far down on the dual threat QB. We got the pocket, man. We'll live to get another recruit. So like I said, now we narrowed it down. This is how I narrow it down, so I could use these 25s like more responsibly and get the most out of them. Because at the end of the day, you want to at least be in a race with the lot of ones that's rocking with you. So when you do chase down the top ones, you can kind of see like, okay, after week 0, is they really rocking with me, or do I need to let some of these guys go? So now we at the point that we need to set our red shirts. First, let's see who's playing. So who's playing, who's not, wear and tear wise. I always look at the wear and tear. I always look at the career. See who I got going on. Both of them QBs, two QB system. Even though my other ones suck, he still has to get in 66. I'm going to throw that mug no matter what. We have our strategy. We have our playbook. We have almost mastered this playbook. But like I said, look at that career injury. I don't like that, man. That hurts my feelings to see that. And he's a dog right now. He's a dog, but we have to. He's a senior, so honestly, we're going to start this dog because he is a dog. We're going to get playing style up, man, for him. But who in the flying? Okay, that's what he messed up. But yeah, this guy screaming about playing time. Guess what? We're going to have to start that power boy. Because now he has the new ability. Battering ram go. I need to see what this ability hitting on, y'all. I need to see what's hitting on. We got another contact seeker behind him. We will redshirt him. But we do have other two running backs. We're going to upgrade them next season. They're freshmen. They're championship contender. Mercedes. So they ain't even going. It's not going to hurt that I had them still in the back end. They still going to get some type of plot. But this new contact seeker I have, because like I said, I want to save him for the playoffs. That's how I did my other QB. He was like he was in this bad, but this man has ran. He got us a first last season. He has got us first in rushing in the nation, and he broke records. So let's preserve him. Like I said, this is what I like to do with my seniors. I like to preserve those guys for like the playoffs, the big games and stuff, and let the young boys run that ball next. And we got a young battering ram, young balance. And balance is the ability to bounce off big hits. And just depend on how the abilities and the attributes is, they can bounce off those big hits. But now he got battering ram. I want to see what this ability hitting on. This joint might be sick. I'm just going to keep it a beam. This ability might be a game changer, because I keep hearing rumors of Ultimate Team from my boy Rhino, and it's pretty dangerous. So our receiver room is full of young boys. This season is literally leaning on our running backs, man, because wow, we have a lot of young talent over here, man. This is probably the worst receiving core I had since the beginning of this rebuild. But my QB and running back's going to have to save us, and tight ends, because both my tight ends are still dogs, and they're both leaving. The times we are in, season 7, we want to lean on the running backs and tight ends, man. What team do that sound like? But on the back end of all that, we have an extremely godlike front line. And that's why I have to replace some of these boys, because we're going to have dogs behind the dogs. But once again, man, we just got to keep that stable going if we're trying to become one of these top dogs, man, like in the leagues, man. We got to keep a stable of these boys just rotating in and out. And to do that, y'all, you already know what it is. You got to keep us stable. Look at this. True freshman playing style, you will start. Because we need it. We need it, y'all. We need it. Because the DTs we have and other talent we have, they too dang young, man. Look at that. 69 overall. Even though he's fast and all that. Nah, we going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to play some of these boys, man. Yeah, some of these pure power boys with good block shit. Look at that, 90 block shit. We're going to have to play them. Setting these boys up, man. It's crazy work out here, man. Look at this. We got a sophomore who's a really dog house. This is his last hoorah, y'all. It's the house who has hoorah, man. And we got some more veterans like John and them boys. I ain't gonna lie, we're starting a sophomore over here. So honestly, one of these dudes could play edge. Tim John, yeah, he might have to jump on the edge. He got to blow up and wrap up. Yeah, Tim John gonna have to get on that edge. Nah, Tim John gonna get on that. Okay, I know where he gonna be. Tim John gonna be that back edge. Nope. Tim John is. Them boys crazy. Cause Dodge, he's gonna be that thumper off the other edge. Okay, that'll work, y'all. That'll work. Boy, nose tackle. Shannon. I don't like that. Like I said, our DB room is full of dogs, like junior dogs. Like these guys is gonna be here next season, but that's why I say it's not big for me to get DBs, cause a lot of these boys are already fast. A lot of these boys already jamming stuff. Like look at this. Like I have talent, y'all. Talent across the board, y'all. Talent across the board. Look at this. Talent across the board, y'all. It's looking beautiful over here. Talent is across the board. Look at that young boy. Sophomore. Dog. Dog in the secondary. House call robber. Yeah. We don't got no thumpers this season, but on the bright side, man, we do got some boys who's going to impress us this season. We do got some impressors, y'all. We got some impressors. Look at this. Must you had to get on a kick return, cause he already warned Torrey, bro. I already made that mistake last season, y'all. Do not put your starting or best players on kick return. I repeat, do not. I repeat, do not do that. You will get them war and wear and tear earlier than you want them to be. Get somebody young like him who it don't matter for. Alrighty. Third down back. This is where I would like to use him, but not now. Yeah, that career joint is scaring the dog out of me. I do not want him. No, I don't even want him on the field, y'all. Keep it a smooth one, which I don't want him on the field. Then my receiver room, like, it's so bad. You got my tight end in the slot. Like, what? You got my tight end on the slot. Like, what is this? I might as well put. I might as well. Nah, I'm not even going to. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting season, y'all. It's going to be really interesting on how I'm going to have to play this. God dang. They keep putting him somewhere. Like, look at this. I don't want him nowhere on that field yet, y'all. He's playoff material, man. Our front line going to save us, but I don't want him getting, like, breathed on. Like, this is going to be a real test of. This season's going to test our merit, y'all. It's going to test our merit. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a test of merit over here. Real test of merit, man. Boise State, let's go first. Every season, God dang, we got locked out of that receiver. Look at that, 55 points back. Look at this, y'all. Got locked out of the receiver. That is so much craziness. Like I said, if they're going to rock with you, man, 30, 20 points, they're going to rock with you. Like, a long way, too. Look at the Ohio State, bro. See, look. Nope. Get hit with that 50 ball, bucko. Get hit with that 50 ball. Alright, I'm not even playing no games with them. Ooh, he wanna say yes. See, look. I don't even need safeties. I'm gonna keep it a smooth one with y'all, bro. We're going after two top corners. One could probably turn into a safety. Like, yeah. Anytime I see red arrows, we only go after who's trying to rock with the kid. We go hard for them, and then everybody else who's slow flacking or BSing, like, we let them guys go, you know. We let them guys be. We ain't FOMOing to people we got to fight for. At least that we know we're a top program, and then they know we're a top program. And you feel me? They want to rock with us. They want to rock with us. They don't. Cool. That's perfectly fine as well. But over here, we're going after top talent. All right, we got everything almost set. I would like to go to practice. Like me sometimes, I'm keeping it a beam with y'all and I'm going to do some y'all. I like to go to practice. I like to see what I'm working with. We're 88 overall. We're doing really well for ourselves. And I like to see how my new talent plays against, like, my current talent. Some of my vets, see how they gel and see how the chemistry is. I love to do this a lot. I love to test out concepts. I love to test out my new boys. I like to test out, some of the mechanics on this game, like, in-game subs and all of that. So now we got Tofu and Hammer. Let's see what the Batarang joint hitting on. Let's see what this ability hitting on, man. Let's see what these new receivers hitting on. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, yeah, we're leaning on our tight ends this season, y'all. Yeah, we're leaning on our tight ends. Yeah. Oh my God, we might lean on our defense. Okay, I didn't know my defense was on that. Oh my God, I didn't know my defense was on that. They're on a lot of stuff. Not one, they're on a lot of stuff. 3-man rush. My old line is crazy. Even though my receivers ain't nothing, my old line's crazy. We got to get the tight ends open. Because my old line, oh my God. QB, he got enough speed to get away. I like it. Got enough speed to get away, but we're going to have to get our tight ends and running back involved. Our defense is insane. Ugh. I like this power back. Hold on. I like him. My old line is holding up. My Jesus. My old line might be the best now. Look at this. Oh yeah, my old line crazy. My QB got good carry. Like I said, this is why I like to come into practice, just see what this chemistry hitting on. My defense is nasty. These boys is covering. They like glue on these boys. My old line is so impressive, but my defense is more scary. A blitz of this defense is you actually got to throw dots. My defense is absolutely terrifying. Look at this. My defense is leaving people on an island. Like, what am I looking at? Like, but my line is holding these boys. Jesus. They're picking everything off. This defense is picking anything that remotely, like, they're picking it off. Like, I already see what's going to happen. Jesus. This defense is insane. Man, shout out to everybody watching, man. My defense is good, man. We're going to come with part 2 a little later, man. This was literally the intro to season 7. I'll be back a little later with the other one, man. The banger, man. Appreciate everybody who here, man. We'll be back with another one, man. Peace, love, and